Hey guys, Triple B here. We're here with your weekly news roundup. Some interesting reveals this week. We'll get right into them. We are getting to see all of the cards coming out from Shiny Treasures EX. Well, the shiny cards in it, at least, as that set is actually going to be coming out in Japan December 1st, which, depending where you are in the world, is today. Well, in Australia, it's today, and the rest of you, if you're watching this, probably your tomorrow by now, which is today. So yeah, it's out. If you're watching this video, the set's out. Long story short. But yeah, Shiny Treasures EX is going to be the next promotional set. So Japan's getting it now. We're going to get it January 26th. It's going to be our Paldean Fates set. So similar to like Shining Fates, Hidden Fates, they're keeping that trend where they're just going, if it says Fates, there's going to be some shiny Pokemon in it. So that's what we're going to be getting. There's a lot of really interesting ones, some competitively viable ones too. So if you want to bling out decks, now is going to be a great time to do it. And if you're looking to be getting into the game, singles of certain cards may be going down in price, as competitive players might be upgrading to the shiny versions, like something like Gardevoir EX getting a shiny. Maybe the regular one's price is going to go down when this set comes out, so keep an eye out on that if you're looking to get into the game or build some new decks. So just quickly going to skim through these though. We are getting the Oddish line as shinies, so when you evolve up, you get to look at the top, I think 5 cards and 8 cards. If there's any energy, grab them, attach them to your Pokemon. It's pretty cool. The Scyther, we're getting the Jumpluff line, a Pineco, Snover, and Abomasnow. What's his name? I want to say Skitty. It's not Skitty. That's going to bug me. It evolves into Meowscarada. Prigatito? Is it Prigatito, the little kitty cat? Yeah. The Smoliv line also getting shinies. Toadscruel will get one as well. It's an EX, so they'll be at the bottom of the list. If you want to take a full skim through these though and go one by one to look at the artwork, welcome to do that. Just make sure to check out pokebeach.com. There'll be a link to the site down below, but we'll quickly go through these. New Charmander, well, not new Charmander, Shiny Charmander, new Charmeleon. So the Charmeleon's got an ability that it's not affected by effects of your opponent's attack. So if you're scared of Devolution TM, this is how you'll get around it. You can use the Evolution TM, evolve into the Charmeleon. They try and devolve you, it does nothing to it, so you're fine. Doesn't mean you're not using rare candies, so the deck list will change up a little bit, but it does give you a way to protect yourself against that. Tauros, Shiny Entei, do like seeing that. I wish we were getting a shiny Raikou and Suicune, but unfortunately we haven't got single prizers of them recently, so they are exempt from this. Don't know why I clicked on that again, but we did. Oricorio, we're getting the Fuecoco line, Charcadet, and the Armarouge that lets you move fire energy around. Very keen on that card, so happy to see it. I don't think we're getting Armarouge EX as a shiny though. The Slowpoke Slowbro, this is the one that lets you put damage counters onto it, so very cool card and could definitely see some play. Starmie, Staryu, more Tauros, the Wiglet, and Wugtrio. Wugtrio kind of looks like something you'll find in a drawer you shouldn't be going into, so be careful with that one. We're getting the Palafin and... what's this guy's name? I always forget his name, but it's like when you hit the active for 30, you do 30 to the bench, and then the other one is, I think if you evolved up into it or switched it into the active 210s, like it's pretty cool. I know people were trying to make it work in Lost Box. The Veluza, but it's not even like the playable Veluza that has Hydro Pump, it's just a different Veluza, but that's kind of neat. The Dondozo and the Tatsugiri. I know people are keen on Dondozo. Tried to make it work as a budget deck myself, but just feels like something like United Wings is a little bit better, but definitely a fun card to kind of mess around with. And the Baxcalibur line. We're actually seeing a new Frigibax. So this Frigibax, the first attack there, it's a new one. It's going to be just draw a card. So kind of cool. If you're starting it in the active, now it's not like a complete waste. It's like, hey, it's probably going to get knocked out, but you get an extra card. So like that's something. So it's not totally a waste. But Pikachu and Raichu, Voltorb Electrode, the Shinx line all getting shinies, Pachirisu, Thundurus, Toxtricity, the Palmy line. We are getting to see Wattrel. And I think all the United Wings guys actually are getting shinies. So if you're a fan of the United Wings deck, you can make that a, budget bling. Get them all shiny. It's kind of cool. They did do the same thing with Mad Party back in the day, so I like that they're keeping that trend going, where it's like, yeah, there's some rogue shenanigans in here. You can make a deck out of this. We are getting a Wigglytuff as a shiny, and I believe the Wigglytuff EX as well. The Abra line, we haven't seen them printed for quite a while. 151 was, I think, 20 or 16 years since we'd seen a Kadabra card, and now we're getting a shiny one with it, so like, thick. I love that. He's coming back with force. We're getting the Xatu line. The Gardevoir line, did mention before, Gardevoir EX is going to be a shiny in this set. And a handful of other really cool ones as well. So like Spiritomb, Mimikyu, Klefki, very cool guys in here. The Tinkaton line as well. Primeape, that's Okay, I don't even know what that one does. It looks like just 70 for a fighting energy. That exists. All right, neat. We're getting the Lucario, but also not 100% on which Lucario that is. I remember the Roaring Resolve one. Doesn't have an ability. 30 damage plus 120 for something. So that's cool. Garganical, Sneasel. All right, yeah. Okay, we're getting the United Wings. There's Honchkrow in here. So like, Flamigo's got to be, he's just further down on the list, right? Also, Shiny Sableye. I know a handful of people that are big Sableye fans. I know a handful of people that are actually Sableyes. If you're watching this video and you're Sableye, I see you. How you doing, buddy? But yeah, what else we got in here? King Gambit. A lot of really cool stuff. The Shiny Reverum, fan of that. Might pick it up for GLC. We did get the pre-release promo of that already, so that's kind of the one I go for. But like, getting a Shiny is kind of cool. He's gold, you know, blinged out. The Scizor that actually looks like it should be evolving from Scyther, keeping the green palette. Respect it. Cyclizar exists. So that's here. We are getting a shiny Pidgey, which makes me think there's a shiny Pidgeot in here as well. Shiny Ditto, a little blue goo. Shiny Snorlax. Cool. Maybe there'll be more Snorlax see in play. If you're struggling with the Snorlax matchup, though, there's also an article on here you probably want to get a check out by Grant Manley. So keep your eyes out for that. Pelipper line, Lechonk. And yeah, okay, we got Flamigo. Sick. Okay. United Wingzers, you guys are covered. You can bling it out. You can kick some bums. I don't kick butts, just bums. Why? I don't know. I said it and I'm too lazy to edit this out, so it's probably in the video. If you're watching this and it's in the video. Yep. There we go. Okay. And for the EX Pokemon, because yeah, they are separate from them being further down in here, we're getting Fortress EX, Meowscarada, Toedscruel EX, Esperatha. I don't even think that's out yet. I think that's next set, or that might actually just be coming out in Paldean Fates as a regular EX. Scaly Dirge, Quackvel. Always say that wrong. Quackhavel, the duck, the fancy Brazilian duck. Rasputin, we're getting shiny Rasputin, Mew EX, Gardevoir, Glamora, of course Charizard, because they like printing money, and Iron Tusks. Noivern's kind of neat. And yeah, we did get the Wigglytuff, the Pidgeot, and the Squawkabilly EX, so I can respect that. Squawkabilly's cool. I like him. He looks neat. How do they decide his shiny, though? Because doesn't he already come in like a handful of colors in the games? Is this just a different one of his colors, or is this actually a shiny? It's got to actually be a shiny, right? Does each of his colors have a different shiny? I feel like that's a rabbit hole. I'm like kind of want to go down, but also dangerous, very dangerous. There's going to be some art rares in here as well, though. So another Wug Trio, Palafin looking like Batman's love child with Aquaman, Tommy, and a Mimikyu. The Mimikyu's cool. Creepy as heck, but he's cool. I like Mimikyu. And then some secret rares. So for trainers, we're getting a new Judge, Nimona, Clive, 2 students in Paldea. So cool. Another full art Judge, though. That's neat. So I think that brings us to 3. Because there's the one in yellow. There's the one in... That's gonna bug me. I know there's already been 2 full art Judges. But there's, yeah, the one in the yellow shirt. There's a second one. And now there's this guy. I like him, though. He looks tough. Like, I would not want to be on the wrong side of that. Someone plays that Judge, you just go, okay, yeah, you win. And some special art rares as well. So we're getting a Mew EX. I like it. Another Gardevoir EX. Another Charizard. Of course, another Charizard. Why wouldn't there be another Charizard? Iono, Nimona, another Clive, Penny, and Arven. I like that Penny and Arven are getting more cards because I feel like are cards that kind of flew under people's radars as like being good, but they're both pretty solid and seeing some competitive play. Arven, yes. Penny, it's a bit more of a niche thing, but like picking that up, it's normally a 1-of index. So like I'd get this. It's got an Umbreon in it. I like Umbreon. The Arven, like the decks that are running it, you run 2 copies or 4 copies. So a little riskier going the full art route, but you definitely can. And we're also getting some like teal and gold cards. I guess they're done with the black and gold. I liked the black and gold, but for all the legendaries from Scarlet and Violet, Chinpao, Chuyu, Tinglu, Miraidon, and then Miraidon, Chinpao, Chuyu, Wu Chen, Tinglu. Those are like the 4 cursed legendaries or whatever they are. And then we're getting the box art legendaries, Miraidon and Koraidon. They're all getting these, yeah, like teal and gold. Kind of different. like Statue of Liberty-esque, I guess. So it's neat. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this? Do you prefer black and gold, or you kind of like what they're going for here? Personally, I prefer black and gold, but like change is always good, right? For some other news coming out this week, though, yeah, we did see the Frigibax is going to be a new one, so it has collect, draw a card. It's pretty cool. And then we are also getting a breakdown on PokeBeach of the 15 most valuable cards from the set. So they've already got like a bit of a price line to them. Iono obviously being the top one. People like Iono, it's going to be near the top. Charizard coming in at second, Gardevoir at third, Penny at fourth, and Mew at fifth. So like none of those are really that shocking. It's like, yeah, they're like fan favorite trainers and then fan favorite Pokemon. Pikachu coming in at sixth, Mimikyu, Nimona, Clive, Arvet. So like the full art trainers are near the top. And then the more so like playable cards are also in here. So Charmander, the shiny of that, coming in at about 20 bucks. Like it makes sense. People like playing Charizard EX, Miraidon also up there, and the other Charizard too. So cool. It'll be interesting to see kind of how these transition over when the English set comes out. Obviously pull rates are going to be different, values maybe as well. So we'll definitely see. And these are like release day prices. So yeah, I would expect these to drop fairly quickly as more people get their hands on the cards, more packs get open. But we'll kind of see. And yeah, January 26th, they'll be coming out in English. Which of these cards are you going to be after? You're going to be trying to pull these top 15? I like how it said top 15. I'm seeing 16 on there. Calling shenanigans on you, PokeBeach. Calling shenanigans on you. But yeah, if you want to break down to this, make sure to check out their site. There is also some very interesting news in the new set being announced called Temporal Forces. It's going to be releasing in March. This will be our first set of the next year. Keen for it, and we're going to be getting, it looks like, the Paradox Virizion and Suicune. Hoping we also get the Paradox Raikou in there, and maybe Paradox Entei is revealed by then. And they're all in this set, because that'd be cool. I'll go all in on them. Not that I'm like super biased to the Johto legendaries for some reason. I just think they're neat. But yeah, so keen to see when we get more cards from that in March. It's not too far off. We're already into December. Like Christmas is just around the corner. If you're after some competitive stuff, though, there is also some very interesting articles on PokeBeach. I'd recommend you kind of just pop on and read these. Part of them is behind like the subscription service that PokeBeach has, but they're gonna do a breakdown of how to beat Snorlax Stall, and it's actually an article by Grant Manley, who is a very high-level player. So if you're interested on some tips on how to take that matchup down, he's got you covered there. There's also an article on Charizard EX by Natalie Miller, another very highly skilled player, and I believe she's actually from Australia as well. So make sure to check that article out. And then there is also a breakdown of Zorobox with updates from Paradox Rift. So if you're keen on Zoroark and want some kind of tips on how to make that work into the current meta, they got you covered. There'll be a link to the website in the description of the video though. And yeah, those are more so ones that it's going to be better for you to read those. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the weekly news breakdown. I know it's been a bit since I did one of these, so if you missed them, let me know in the comments down below and I'll make sure to get these out every week. Just been a little bit busy. But yeah, trying to get back into the routine of regular uploads to YouTube. So until next time, catch you later.